I'm Nagendra. I'm one of the principal solution architect with NVIDIA, working closely with Vultr. Together, we are actually building world-class GPU clouds. So in this talk, I'll be discussing about how this partnership, NVIDIA along with Vultr, are building this AI factories to help accelerate the production AI workload. Now, speaking of production AI workload, I'm pretty sure you all agree with me that AI is not anymore in the experimentation phase. We do have pragmatic real world use cases that basically leverage the business centric or the domain centric data, apply those AI reasoning logic to convert that into business outcomes and intelligence. While it's pretty evident and even virtually almost most of the business, if not all, are actually chasing AI, the success of implementing AI in production comes with quite a few challenges. We have listed a few here. The first one is the full stack complexity. When we think about or talk about AI, the first thing that pops up in our mind is the enormous compute resources, the compute power. But that's not just about it. In order to deliver the AI in production at scale, we basically need multiple components to come together and work together in a seamless manner. So what we need is a full stack solution. Now, is it just enough? No. If you take a step back and look into the workloads point of view, the requirements point of view, different type of AI workloads demands different type of requirement. At a very high level, we are aware of the training and the inference kind of workloads, where training is all about maximum throughput to fetch all those large volume of data sets and even the distributed jobs that spans across different GPU systems. On the other hand, with inference, it's all about low latency, high accuracy, and even maximum user request throughput. So what we need is a unified architecture that could be tailored with minimal or no changes to adhere to these different type of workload requirements. That comes to the next challenge, which is the reliability. Can we have this architecture as reliable as possible? Not just in theory, but something that could be rinsed and repeated. And finally, speed matters. The time that it takes to move from the bare metal to the token, because basically for the competitive advantage. So instead of building different stacks from scratch for different GPU clouds, can we have one unified architecture? Now, while customers like Vultr are actually facing these challenges, NVIDIA recognized these problems and we came up with what we refer as AI factories. Now, AI factory at a very high level converts the electricity and data into tokens, which in turn is converted into business intelligence and outcome. Now, how do we do that? If you look into these AI factories, they are actually a stack of components. Starting from the fundamental, the foundation one, it's about the data center economy. It defines the power, space, and cooling requirement, which are defined as mechanical, electrical, and plumbing specifications. On top of this, we have the compute resource that comprises of the CPU, GPU, and the high bandwidth NVLink interconnection between those GPUs. We also have the network components that are used for inter-GPU communication that spans across different systems or even different racks in case of the rack-based solutions. We also have storage, the same layer, which is essential for your data. Now, Vultr worked with different certified partners. So NVIDIA worked with different partners to create certified solutions, storage solutions for performing the high performance storage that is essential for the AI factory. While these layers comprises or creates this infrastructure, on top of this, we also have the software stack that comprises of two subcomponents. The first one is the workload orchestration and management, and the other one is the suite of AI services. As the name says, the workload orchestration is all about orchestrating and managing the workload and also the infrastructure, while the stack of suites, they can be used by the end users to host the AI services natively on top of the GPU clouds. Vultr partnered with NVIDIA to build this GPU clouds that are powered with Hopper GPU and the Blackwell GPU generations. These GPUs are connected through InfiniBand and Ethernet-based network technologies. Vultr also partnered with certified storage partners, like for example with DDN, to create this high throughput parallelized file system that is for training purpose, and also with NetApp for the low latency optimized storage, for the inference purpose. Now, this GPU accelerated cloud from Vultr is also enabled with Vultr Kubernetes engine that allows Vultr's end users to either bring their own workload and host on top of it, or even to take advantage of the stack of AI software that are available on top of this. Let's now quickly talk about some of the stacks that are available for Vultr's end users. I'll start with CUDA X library, which is a collective set of GPU accelerated libraries that are optimized for specific use cases. While there are hundreds of optimized libraries, I'm going to talk about one quick thing, which is the cuDNN. So cuDNN, or Deep Neural Network, is the optimized library that is built on top of CUDA platform that specifically accelerates the transformer architecture, which is the foundation for most, if not all, the LLM models. The next one is the NeMo, NVIDIA NeMo, which is the end-to-end framework and a stack of toolings that comprises of the framework, microservices, and also the agent development toolkit. I'm not going to talk about the entire microservices, but I quickly want to talk about one microservice, which is the data designer. You probably might have heard about our CEO Jensen talking about the essential need of high quality and consistent data, which is a fuel for AI. That basically impacts the accuracy of the model. While we do have different frameworks and even Python-based scripts that could be used to generate different data, the synthetic data, the accuracy and the consistency of the model is not in part to improve the accuracy of the model. So that's where the data designer comes into picture, which basically is powered with AI models. That could it's a programmatic way of creating the synthetic data with high quality and also consistency. The next one is the NIM, which is the inference service. That is a prepackaged container that comprises of the inference engine, like the Triton, and the models, the AI models, and it also exposes the API that allows the end users to interact with the inference services. Finally, the blueprint, which is a comprehensive reference framework that comprises of the code, the tooling. So basically, whenever you need to host any specific use case, the relevant blueprint can be used and could be hosted on top of it by just following the set of procedures along with the reference code and the tooling. We'll be able to host the specific use cases on top of Vultr's platform. This is one example that I would like to highlight, and just to show how simple is it to host the NIM services on the Vultr platform. All you need to do is create an account, log into the Vultr's console, deploy the NVIDIA GPU with the relevant GPU based on your requirement, explore the registry to identify the relevant AI model and so the image, generate the API key and follow this pretty simple procedure, and you'll be able to have the inference service up and running in the Vultr cloud. It's a matter of few minutes. I'm also going to talk about one very interesting use case that's hosted in Vultr's platform to highlight how Vultr is actually leveraging the GPU accelerated cloud along with the AI services to basically improve the end user's experience. Now in this case, the workflow for gaming use cases in a way that whenever end user, the gaming user, is actually looking into the catalog to identify the relevant game and create a gaming session, the Vultr's control plane, upon receiving that request, will use the proximity-based approach to identify the closest cloud, GPU cloud, that is as close as possible to the user from the 32 data centers that Vultr has hosted so far, and host the GPU rendering and encoding services on the GPU cloud, which is very close to the gaming user. Now, that's not just about it. Vultr also have a closed loop mechanism where they get this telemetry data from the session, the gaming session, and also from the resources that are hosting the rendering service and the encoding service, and stream it through Kafka to an AI model, which is an inference model that was enabled with Nemotron Nano that performs different types of predictions and inferences. It basically consumes the data to identify what is the optimal bit rate. Do we need to scale the GPU nodes, or even to preload or any of those assets, which basically significantly improve the gaming end user's experience. Now, in the interest of time, I'm going to skip the other healthcare use case, but I would like to highlight quickly here that Vultr's GPU accelerated cloud is also compliant with the different, the HIPAA and other requirements that allows to host different other use cases that require some regulatory compliances as well. So far we discussed about different GPU clouds that are powered with the system-based solution, but that's not just about it. Vultr is geared up to also build new clouds that are powered with the rack-based solutions. The Blackwell Ultra, which is already work in progress, and in the future, Vera Rubin. These are purpose-built for AI reasoning. We are not just talking about inference, but we are in the world of AI reasoning. So these are purpose-built for AI reasoning workloads, and we are actually jointly working with Vultr to build those architecture that in turn could be used to deploy these clouds with Blackwell Ultra and on Vera Rubin. I strongly would suggest, because I played around with Vultr to have a better experience, so I strongly suggest that, to identify how your use case can fit, talk to the Vultr Cloud or even go to Vultr website, explore the different products and service offerings and see how you can fit your use case and report the maximum benefit of Vultr Cloud. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's